Alright, welcome to another episode of PaystreakTV. I'm your prospector, Chris. Today I have two miniature prospectors with me, Zane and Jade, and I don't know how interested they are in all this, but they're here nonetheless. We are on the Mohican River in beautiful Loudonville, Ohio. I've heard stories that there's gold around here in these areas, and it's a rainy spring day in Ohio. We're under an underpass though, and we're staying dry. And I don't know why they stacked all these rocks up right here. I don't know if it's kids goofing around or if it's a natural thing, but there's a couple spots there that I'm going to dig some sample pans out of, and we're going to see if there's anything in here. Back in a bit. Alright, we're back on PaystreakTV. There's going to be pan number one out of the Mohican River. Under the underpass because it's raining and we don't want to get wet. I'm not one of those prospectors that likes to get wet. I'm going to start shaking this down, see if there's anything in there. The state park is up the river. This is kind of a bigger river than what I normally, well, I don't know. I'm on the Tuscaroras sometimes and it's bigger, but it's definitely out of my stomping grounds, that's for sure. I hear there's pretty good gold here though. I guess we'll figure that out. Alright, we're going to pan this down, and if there's anything in there, we'll show it to you. Be back in a second. Alright, welcome back to PaystreakTV. We are picking some really good spots here lately. This is the third time this week I found a flake in my first pan somewhere. So that's pretty promising right there for some place I've never prospected before. We got that right behind that wall of rocks, and I don't know, maybe gold prospectors have been in here putting those there or what, but it worked for me. We got to do a couple more now just to see if we can get maybe another flake or two, so we'll be back in a bit. Alright, and we're back. That first sample pan I took, I actually got it out of that little crevice right there where these two boulders are blocking it up. The next one we're going to take is right here where this negative pressure is happening. You see the current going real fast right there and how it gets real slow right there. We're going to take a sample out of there. First pan was lucky. See if we can't do the same thing with the second. Back in a bit. There's pan number two. From behind the rock wall there. I love underpasses. You know, it's hard to prospect in Ohio during the springtime because it's always raining and carrying on and whatnot, but by golly, under a bridge is always a good place. Always a good place to check. Normally you can get to them. In this case, we got a parking lot right around the corner there. Right off of, well, I guess this is Route 3. We are prospecting under Route 3 in Loudonville, Ohio at the Mohican River. Beautiful river. Beautiful. A lot of current. Very first pan we found a flake. So as far as thresholds go, I'm going to say if you ever get a first pan flake, that's enough for me to say there's gold here. That's for sure. The wife is in the car waiting on me. Probably taking a nap. Got the children running around. They wanted to help, but as you can see, they're done helping. But that's all good. I'm going to use two hands. I need to finish shaking that down. We'll be back in a bit. Alright, welcome back to PaystreakTV. There was pan number two. Nothing was in that one. Not really disappointed though, because the first one had a flake. So I mean, we've already met our threshold as to whether or not to say this place has gold. It does. you know, one pan, one flake. Yeah, there's gold here. So what we're going to do, since that one was unlucky, and I would love to get one more out of here, we are going to probably come up here up around that bank right there where those roots are starting to stick up a little bit. Maybe we'll go right behind there around them boulders, and we'll take one more sample pan. Alright, we're back on PaystreakTV. That's going to be pan number 3. From right up there around that little stump and a couple of them trees right there. We're still staying dry. Before I finish that pan up, I just wanted to come over here and show you how easy this spot was to get to. In civilization. There's a wife parked right there. That's a big freaking parking lot with a visitor center. This is public land right here. I'm assuming it's a part of the state park. That is State Route 3 running through Loudonville, Ohio. Beautiful little town. If you ever get a chance to come here during the summer, go canoeing. It's a blast. I'm going to get back under the underpass because it's raining, because it always rains here in the spring. But yeah, pretty excited. First pan, one flake. There's gold in Mohican. I heard there was, but now I know for sure. And we're going to finish this pan off, and hopefully there's something in it, and we will meet back up in the gold room and look at the one that we got earlier for sure. So we'll be back. Alright, we're back on PaystreakTV. We're in the gold room. Got Naz guarding everything there, doing a nice job. This is what we did today. Got 3 specks. Well, one's a flake. 2 of those are specks, but one's a really nice flake. And that's pretty impressive. I mean, we only did like 3 pans. You know, 2 of them had color. 1 of them was a dud, but still. I mean, I think I spent more time doing the filming and getting stuff ready than the actual panning. So, I don't know. That's pretty impressive. I'm very happy. Very happy. Didn't even really get wet. We got to go back there because I didn't really get to where I wanted to get to. You know, there's other spots there, but it was rainy and I just stayed put. You know, I didn't even dig all that far down either, and that's just wow. So yeah, Mohican River in beautiful Loudonville. There's gold dar, and apparently a lot of it. Thanks for watching. Join us for another episode of PaystreakTV. I'm Chris. See ya. Yep, we're gonna have to go back there.